What's good YouTube, and welcome to the house. If you missed last night's live stream comparing the Gold Series rumors to Battles of Legends, there's only 3 guarantees still. Alter Art Apollosa, Alter Art Drone Lockbird, and Alter Art Stratos, and 3 more widely popular monsters getting that same status of Alter Art. Now, I did come to a couple revelations about Gold Series on this stream. The first one being a bruh moment of 5 gold letter rares being in the packs. Well, that's just ultra rares without the foiling. I seriously went, whoa. The second thing we realized is a lot of people still don't know what the new gold rares look like, and so many people aren't a fan of how gold rares look like, and every time I bring that up, so many people in the comment section, I like gold rares, is that an unpopular opinion? And like 7 people dogpiling that comment in before it's down in the comment section. But the new gold rares do look very nice to me, at least, and I'm not the biggest fan of how most gold rares look. I did like how premium gold looked on Xyz in general, but here with Kagari, I wanted to show you, it actually kind of boldens the card itself. It outlines the card as in the description of the new gold rarity as promised by Konami, and then the card itself doesn't look like some off color. It actually looks gold. So they did a really good job with this. They took a long time to bring it back, and they did it right. I do think this will be a hit set. I do think Konami will put their best foot forward, and of course, sellout mode. You can use code What'sGood5 on the price you see here on YBM on your cases, or you can go for individual displays or even packs. Shipping is free at $20 or more. That being said, let's get into some singles on this market watch. Book of Moon OTS pack 13 got bought out. We already see one lister putting one lower at 125, but they were bought out all the way to the point of 150, and then sellers started to come back to the market. That's a big boy buyout to actually go in the $100 ranges and just sweep them, take them, think this is good, solid money. You're not wrong, and I hope you use my TCG player link in the description down below, costing you nothing extra and supporting the channel directly for the cards you'd already be buying, but it is actually comparable to the super rare. We have seen over time, though, with cards like Dark Arm Dragon, that the ultimate rares can not only chase and catch up, but way past the originals that were heralded as the best product for their times. The super rare Book of Moon, over time, could get outclassed by this throughout Yu-Gi-Oh! History, be it a decade later or a very long-term hold, but I do think this will only go up over time. It's still just so new, yet it's choked out on its release from locals not being able to operate as they usually would. We see this buyout also happened on eBay, so it's not a half-assed one. They really spent a lot of money going after this one. So just a note, with GOAT format, I would keep my eye on this. If you've been interested in this card, if you were thinking of holding off, I would definitely watch it and find the price you're happy with, and then go for it, of course, using that TCG player link. Now, with Battles of Legend release, there's a lot of guarantees coming, as we saw in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card database, and tons of stuff is missing when it comes to Invoke, such as Meltdown, which we saw the secret rare spike immediately. During the stream, I was like, yeah, you guys should probably get them, and then I actually looked and it was already this price. Kind of crazy, but the listings for the super rares are going, and gone, and they're at $1.50 right now, still very affordable if you're interested in the Invoked engine at all. If you think the new, Invocation being secret, again, isn't the biggest deal, I still think that'll be $10 or less. I would be looking at the other pieces of the engine way sooner than later, because it's something that a lot of people have been waiting for and will scramble for, even though Shadol's not like at the top of the meta anymore. Makaba's another one that was missing. Super rares, very low listings. Secret rares, still somewhat high in price. And then with Alistair, the secret rare and the super rare, very, very low listings, still low in price here. Get your copies now, before that hits shelves and people start completing everything. We've seen so many times, whenever we get the rest of an engine cheap, things go up on the other side, and I think some of these are the other side. Similarly with Medolces, we saw Hoot Cake go up when it didn't get a reprint. Angeli Coolant's finally coming. Why all of a sudden down in price, Angeli? You've had your reprint announcement forever. Is it the fact that the set is now too real for you? And then we've seen other pieces going up like Message and Lotto getting a buyout recently. So yeah, people are really after other pieces depending on what the deck is. But we see some fallout. It's not all price hikes, and get this now, Cross Sheep is going down. It's going to get its hollow foil. I think that's one of the best upgrades we could have seen. I like super rares and secret rares, not the biggest fan of ultras, but I will take an ultra rare over a rare, especially easy access. Invocation coming, I think, even means a little bit of a price cool on the ultimate rare, and we are seeing that early. Why would the ultimate rare go down, John? It's so hype. The reason the ultimate rare was so high up is that base invocation was 30, thus giving us even higher ceiling to the max rarity. Also, this has been on the decline of play, so I think the ultimate rare will continue to go down here for a bit as we get a new bottom low price of regular invocation, especially being secret rare, able to bottom out both of these as well. And then Utopia Lightning getting a reprint. That was actually a pretty good one. I'm a big fan of that reprint. We see it coming in and kind of wiping prices down from the $15 ranges people panic sell. Zero Damage Gaming has a new playmat. I know, another plug, right? Oh, so many sellouts, Sean. But this one's really interesting to me. They have a new Cyber Dragon playmat, and I really like that Future Fusion's in the background because I'm a boomer and I love Troop Dupe format. Also, the Cyber Dragon comic style is awesome. Not everyone's a huge fan of Zero Damage Gaming's playmats. They do have kind of a more tight-knit back when it comes to it. People either love or hate this, but it's perfect for your cards. It doesn't mark your sleeves. It's just over time, some people are like, I don't like the grip or whatever on these playmats, but you can use code What'sGood10 over on their website for 10% off. I believe it's What's Good 10 and not What's Good 5. One of the two should work whenever you're checking out. I actually am a huge fan of their rubber mats, however. I do have one over here, and I love the comic book style. I think a lot of people will be after this Cyber Dragon playmat, but their cloth mats are a limited time, so be sure to consider your options if you want both arts on one playmat. The cloth mat will be disappearing from their site after a certain amount of time or quantity sell. Let's talk about the new Beast Warrior, Wing Beast archetype with the Tribrigade. So many people are excited for this. It's already been affecting the market. I just wanted to bring up what Tenki does, specifically with Fractar, and I came up with this all by myself. It's very simple, 1-2. You can actually send this card from your hand to the field of the graveyard, of hand or field, so you can just pitch this from your hand, send any level 3 or lower Beast, Beast Warrior, or Wing Beast monster from your deck to the graveyard. Well, in Archetype, you have a Searcher here, that when this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add any Tri-Brigade monster from your deck to your hand. What does this mean? It means Tenki automatically loads 2 in your graveyard, and gets you back to either Fractar, or the card that can potentially special summon itself relatively for free. You're just pitching one more card, Saros. So you can actually go pitch, load 2 in graveyard, and summon this dude. It's very nice, in my opinion. It mixes well with Zoodiac. We're seeing some stuff really go well with Zoodiacs early on, but I wanted to point out that secret rare Tenkis are a great penny stonk right now. The last time Tenki really bolstered itself, the premium gold versions went to $5 to $6, and we haven't had too many holofoil Tenkis since, but tons of people like this when they can't go for the ultimate rare, and yeah, the ultimate rare spiked in price. We'll cover that in a bit, but these being $250 and under, you're not going to see Fist of the Gadgets ripped open straight up for Tenkis. This set failed pretty horribly. I've seen it on sites as low as 30 some odd dollars to be going after this, and I think when it comes to Tenki, this is a good look and a great penny stonk. Now, the ultimate rare has already been bought out to the point of 110, and it also saw its buyout on eBay. Oh man, people really went hype for this, and yeah, I do think Zoo is one of the ways people will go. Cattle Call was an amazing penny stonk that we brought up before on Market Watch, a super rare out of Shining Victories, only has its one printing. You send any face-up monster you control to the graveyard, whose original type is, wow, the same 3, Beast, Beast Warrior, or Wing Beast, and you special summon from your extra deck, same original type. That's Xyz. synchro, and link monsters of any rating. So it really can help you go up your way despite the freeness of link summoning in that deck. It helps you go even further beyond. And we see this go from literal pennies upwards towards $2 to $3 right now. Still pretty cheap. Could see a reprint that's like an OTS common or something along the way, but I don't think any reprint sets have their eyes on this card yet. The Zoodiacs definitely barrages at one of its cheapest points right now, and I find that pretty funny. While the first eds have been disappearing, you can still get your playset of Barrage for like $6, and there's combos into infinite negates with it with Samorg, who happens to be still around, you know, 20 cents, 30 cents. You can get this card pretty darn cheap if you're shopping from other sellers. A ton of 50 cents free shipping if you find other stuff from them. I would be getting some Morgs. I think this is going to float back into actually seeing mainstream play a little bit here, and it will be the route, unfortunately, a lot of decks take with that holofoil Buster Whelp, or you're actually going to do the Mist Valley Apex Avion with the Thunderbird and go blip, 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 and try to negate everything. So, it's a very simple 2-card combo. I think it's somewhere on YouTube where with the new stuff, you can make the infinite negate somewhat easily. Pay attention to that stuff. Finally, I've been asked a lot about a new product. Speed Duel Box has appeared, and it's 200 freaking cards, 193 which are brand new to Speed Dueling. Hey, you want to play Speed Duels? Buy 3 of our $30 box! 200 cards is a lot into a single box, though, and they're leading off with fan favorites like the God cards. You see Jinzo, Dark Paladin, Xyz, just all this nostalgia grip, like, oh boy, Duelist Kingdom! Like, people are really honing in on this, and yeah, Battle City, all sorts of stuff like that. But they are really going back all the way to the original with it. You get 200 commons, 20 skill cards, and then a pack that gives you 8 out of 24 potential secret rares, introducing secret rares to Speed Duels. Is this a great buy? The fact that so many are guaranteed gives that Duel Devastator-like feel, and if you're into Speed Duels, yeah, but otherwise, I don't know, I would say buy the singles most likely, unless these secret rares become some kind of insane price, and are really cool upgrades to something that wasn't secret rare before, and then I'd still probably buy the singles depending on that. 8 out of 24 is a lot to be getting out of those packs, though. So, a $30 MSRP set. We'll see what kind of deals pop up from that one for Speed Duels. And I believe that's the end of today's Market Watch. Thank you guys so much for joining. What do you guys think about upcoming product from the Speed Duel box to the Gold Series? And what will Gold Series actually shape up to be? I still think with its first push of Gold Series back up, Konami's gonna put their best foot forward, but I don't think like what we saw in the fake spoilers, or I can't prove it's fake till we get the list, the spoilers that are by a unknown whistleblower, and then tons of buyouts still happening, Battles of Legends shaking up the market. What do you guys think of everything right now? Like, this is us sitting here still waiting for locals to open, and that's going to be a long time. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of the only markets totally ignoring that fact, and I think it's going to continue to ignore that for a long time.